Harry has had an overdose and the Green Goblin is bearing down on Peter Parker, smashing through the window and into his room. The Goblin has a new weapon, one that will nullify Spider-Man's powers, but before he has time to use it, Peter holds Harry up, shows the Goblin his son, and it stirs uncomfortable memories in the Green Goblin, haunting, half-buried memories, and he flies away from the fight. We're reading every Spider-Man ever, and this is The Amazing Spider-Man issue 98, The Goblin's Last Gasp. Peter has managed to get Harry to the hospital, and as his friend is wheeled away to be treated, he has time to think. He thinks, eventually, about Gwen Stacy and how much he misses her, wondering if she misses him too. And in London, across the ocean, we learn that she does, and that she makes a decision. No place can feel like home without Peter, and so she's going to move back to New York. The next day, Peter is back at college and hoping to find MJ. Instead, he finds the man that sold Harry the drugs that led to his overdose, who tells Peter that he has some more pills for Harry. When Peter gets rightfully mad, the drug dealer whistles and two men come round the corner to physically dissuade Peter from any further action. But Peter is Spider-Man, and while making it look like karate, he knocks one man down and throws the other one over him to the ground. When the drug dealer pulls a gun, Peter knocks it from his hand and backslaps him hard across the face, telling the dealer that if he ever sees him again, what comes next will be worse. Meanwhile and elsewhere, Jonah talks with Robbie Robertson, upset about an article about Harry's overdose. Jonah isn't so sure that Norman Osborn, their biggest advertiser, is going to be happy with the article. But when Robbie balks at the idea of cutting it, Jonah explains that he just needs to know the angle. And so Robbie explains that the angle is that the drugs aren't just a poor person problem, that they affect rich kids too. Jonah tells him to get writing it. Later that day, and Spider-Man is swinging across the city searching for the Green Goblin. He finds him when the Goblin fires a glue bomb at him. And while he thinks about how to defeat the villain in a way that won't allow Norman to reveal his identity, he's hit by a gas that doesn't seem to hurt him. But when he tries to stick to a wall, Spider-Man finds that he can't, slipping down the wall, but fortunately able to grab onto a ledge before he completely falls to the ground. He's out of web fluid and unable to stick, and he needs to come up with a plan and fast as he leaps away from the Green Goblin. He has the perfect secret weapon. He pretends to overshoot a ledge, gets to high ground and leaps down on the Goblin's shoulders. From there, he can steer the Green Goblin and he flies him to the hospital, flies him to the window in Harry's room and forces the Goblin to see his son. And the Goblin can't run from the memories that resurface, not with Spider-Man holding him there. And so he remembers his son and sees how ill Harry looks. And the Green Goblin becomes Norman Osborn once more, becomes Harry's father once more, and faints. Spider-Man returns Norman to his mansion, making sure to burn the Goblin costume on the way, finally with his secret identity that is safe. He just hopes that Harry can recover. As he walks the street as Peter again, he thinks about how lonely he is without Gwen, and then thinks how he's going crazy when he starts to hear her voice in the distance. But he's not crazy, and she is calling his name, and he races to his love, and they embrace and kiss for a beautiful, happy ending. Thanks for watching me and joining me on this journey to read every Spider-Man comic ever. There are new recaps every Thursday or extra ones if you sign up on Patreon. Next week, Spider-Man fights alongside Namor in an alternate dimension, but until that issue, here's a fun fact about this one. There's a small change in this comic that you might not notice on your first time reading it. None of the speech balloons have full stops. This will be true for a few more issues before they make a return, and was part of an experiment to move away from only using exclamation marks at the end of sentences.